Blazers, Lakers, OKC, Miami. 28 points per game, 49% field goal, 46% three-point, 94% from the free throw line. Gee willikers. Took down Kobe, KD, and LeBron. We call that, as you know, on one. You was definitely on one. What mind frame were you in?
Well, I had a good run. You know, we started against Portland. They gave us some problems. They, that LaMarcus, B-Roy still. They had a good team. They were smart. And so we didn't play that well there. We almost lost one at home, and it took us a while. To get going, and now I felt like that we lost both games in Portland, and it was 2-2 coming back here, and that's still. I remember to this day, I was like, we're not going to lose to them. We're not going to lose Game 5 on our home court, and I don't know why I said that to the team. I usually don't say much in team meetings and stuff. I'm a quiet guy. I let the coaches do their thing. But that day, I'm like, even in the pregame meeting, I was like, they're not beating us. We got this.
You know what they do to your teammate to hear Dirk say that though? You just in the back of the locker room quiet, like, and then they're talking like, nah, they ain't beating us today.
Yeah,
that's everybody like, oh yeah.
I just felt that. I just felt that because in Game 4 we were up like 20, and B-Roy made that magical run, and they beat us, and I just had that. That's not going to happen again, and so. And then from there, we started to roll. We won Game 5 at home, beat them in Game 6, went straight down to LA and stole a miracle Game 1 where Kobe was like hot, had like 40, I think. It seemed like he couldn't miss. And we basically stole that one at the buzzer. And from there, I don't know, we just got confidence was getting better, and we had. The roles were defined perfectly, right? You had Tricks and Kid and Tyson. They were the defenders, right? On offense, we knew Jet and I and JJ. We were going to wheel and deal and do our thing. And obviously, we had some shooters, but I felt like our roles were perfectly defined, and we had a great bench that we can change the tempo a little bit. So. I don't know. It was just a magical time. We had Pager that we signed. Somewhere in February, I think he got bought out in Toronto, and we took a chance on him. It looked like he could play with his back, and he rehabbed for 2-3 months every day, and then gave us unbelievable run there. Made some huge shots in the Lakers and OKC series, and so everything that we did that year kind of panned out, and it was fortunate, I guess.
You guys end up getting to the top of the mountain on a hell of a journey. Were there ever times, Cube talked about it at some point in your career, trying to get Paul Pierce, trying to get Kobe. Was there ever a time you possibly thought about hitting the market or possibly playing for someone else? Yeah,
I mean, so 4 years was the rookie deal, and then basically right in my last year, I believe, of my rookie deal, I signed a max deal. I signed just the same deal that Vince signed back in the days, and Paul. We signed a 6-year deal, and then I didn't really hit free agency till my 10th year in the league. So I was free agent there in 2010, and right before actually the championship year. And I didn't want to go anywhere. I loved it here. It's been 10 years, but you think about, hey, are we ever going to get back to the stage? And so I went to, since I really didn't have an agent, Holger was helping me with some of that stuff, but I didn't have an agent. So I just went over to Mark's house, and we sat down on his couch and, just reminisced and talked for 2 hours on what we've done and how fun this run was. And I said, okay, let's run it back. And then both got a little emotional talking about their old days. And then I ended up signing that 4-year deal, and then we ended up winning the championship.
Sure.
In year one, and so it's it worked out perfect. And then of course I knew I wasn't going to go anywhere after winning the championship. That would have been the only reason to go somewhere at the end to chase something or maybe chase a ring. But since we got it done here, I never had to do that.